What's up, guys? Welcome back to Brian Ninja, another video. Today we have Obstacle of the Week, which is a weekly challenge where we build an original obstacle concept and try our best to complete it. We'll see how we do on today's course, guys. Wish me luck. As you can see, we're in a dead heat right now with the score being 0-0. Let's see how today's obstacle affects the score. Alright, guys, welcome back to the channel, another video and another Obstacle of the Week season. It's a brand new season, season 3. As you can see behind me, we got a new playset for the first time for Obstacle of the Week, so I'm very excited for that. And happy 4th of July to everyone. I know this is airing on 4th of July, kind of by coincidence. So happy 4th of July. As you see, I have my outfit, the shirt, the pants are blue, and you can trust me about my underwear. It's definitely white, so we're good to go. I'm excited for this. We can call this video the 4th of Vuly, because the Vuly Playset, but let's get started. Alright, guys, today's obstacle is called the Chopsticks, which maybe I should rename it to the barbecue sticks in honor of 4th of July, but I didn't plan this through very well. But you see these two giant pieces of wood here? We have to get from this steps here, grabbing the wood, and going across all these bars with the only holding onto wood using the bars beneath. So I'm gonna hold onto the sides of the wood and get all the way down here. I have to get to the end and grab this knot ball. So I have to go from the wood directly to this knot ball here. The knot ball is the finish. Let's see if we can do it. All right, guys, let's get this 4th of July party started. Let's go right now. See if we can get in on one. Maybe two. One might be kind of quick for a video. That'd be a short. But here we go. All right, guys, here we go on the first attempt. And one thing I immediately realized as I started to hang here is how hard this wood is. It's very rough in your hand. It makes sense because the edge is like sharp. It's not like a rounded edge at all. It's just a rectangular piece, so it really digs into your fingers. So that's gonna be tough as we make our way across here. As you can see, we're moving this across like a Segway and slowly making progress. You have to move it and then move your hand around the bars as well. It's kind of an awkward movement, especially hanging from this board with one hand is a lot of pressure for the one hand that's hanging while the other one's moving. So this is definitely a tricky movement here. But we're making some progress here, not bad for a first attempt. Often the first attempt barely gets off the steps, so this is not a bad start. But we still have a ways to go. We have to get to that black, to the hanging knot ball there at the end. And we're getting both boards across. But you can tell we're definitely running out of strength here. And we have a few bars to go to really get close to it. So we gotta keep making our way. Oh, I transferred to one piece of wood. I'm gonna go for the end, it looks like. Trying to move it closer, but I can't really get it to move. So I'm reaching for the ball. No. Oh my gosh. That's a much closer first attempt than I thought. We have a chance here, but also that one attempt was very exhausting, so now we might have more problems. And you're holding on to this thick piece of boarding here with one hand, and when you put that much pressure on one side, it tilts a little bit, so you have a downwards grip. It's not just completely horizontal, it kind of gives a little bit to that direction, so you gotta grab it harder, and it's wood, so it's kind of painful. All right, guys, let's get going with attempt number 2. 2, not 4. It's a 4th of July video, though, so I guess this works. Let's go. Man, it would have been great if I made it there, but instead we have to go again. Let's see if we can do better here. But as I said, that was an exhausting first attempt, so there's a chance that I'm going to struggle now more because of that attempt, because I was hanging for so long already. We're making some bigger moves here though, so that's good, more efficient. If we can keep it up, that's a good sign, but if not, we might struggle here. Moving across the bars. I ran out of things to say. But there we go, we're still making forward progress, as you can see. Throwing them both forward. We're getting close to the end again, but no. This is the perfect length to be hard. If there's like one less bar, that'd be a lot easier. Alright guys, this season's sponsored by Coke, specifically Diet Coke. Only Diet Coke sponsors me, but I'll take it. Nah, I'm just kidding, this is for season 4. We're not there yet, but next season, we got Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, all the different companies will sponsor me. Get ready for it. Here we go, season 3, attempt number 3. That sounds like good luck to me. Alright guys, after that rejuvenating break, we're back to the obstacle. And you might notice that the two boards are different. One is a lot darker than the other. And the one that's closer to the camera, that's darker in color, is lighter in weight, which is confusing, I know. But that one's a lot easier to move, whereas the one that's farther away from the camera, the light brown one, is a lot harder to move. I think it's newer, and I think the darker one is older. So the older one is easier to move because it's lighter, and it's also a lot softer on the hand compared to the newer one, which is confusing. But you notice the difference when you're hanging from them for sure. It's really interesting. What kind of? But yeah, I failed. Wow. I'm telling you, this is a perfect length to be hard. If it was any longer, it'd be too hard, but if it's any shorter, I'd probably be able to make it, but this is like the perfect level to push it. Alright guys, the season 3 thing was perfect for the 3rd attempt, but it's the 4th of July, so the 4th attempt should be good as well. Hopefully better than the 3rd even, so let's get it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the new wide view. You can see me in 2K now, I believe. No, 4K, whatever the heck. But either way, we're making our way across here. We've kind of gone backwards from our first attempt, which I'm not too surprised about, but we should try to get a move on here because we're starting to burn our attempts, so we might as well get through here. Oh, we went to one piece of wood already. That's not good. I'm trying to move it, but we couldn't. Tried to go to one, it didn't work. Now I'm getting nervous because my grip is it's hard to hang on to that. It takes a lot of wrist strength to hang on to that. All right, guys, attempt number 5. I'm gonna try to make some big moves here, like almost throwing it across. I'm gonna try to like throw it forward instead of just moving it because that will save some grip. It's risky though, because we're running low on attempts now. 6 left. All right, guys, here's attempt number 5. As I said, I'm gonna try to make some big moves here. Well, there's a decent move, but it did not work. Sheesh, talk about risky. Let's look at the replay here, guys. I went for the big throw, I got it, but then I grabbed the piece of wood right on the end, and it fell through, but luckily it didn't fall through my head. They're pretty long, so it's hard for them to fall through, but when you grab them like that, it's kind of, they can fall through. And as you saw, that one just did. All right, we're halfway through our attempts. We need to work this out. All right, guys, attempt number 6, and we did it again somehow. Well, this is getting scarier now with the bigger moves. Not scarier. So these big moves are kind of risky and probably not the right idea, but it's hard to do the long way again and again because my strength is already dead, so I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm forming some blisters or some calluses and a blister here, like a blood blister. So that's rough. 4 attempts left. I gave myself a bit of a longer break there, so hopefully that helps, but I don't know. We're definitely getting into more danger zone. At first I thought we were doing great, but now it's hard to keep up, so we'll see. It's attempt number 7, so maybe July 7, this will work. I'm kind of clutching at straws here, but let's see how it goes. All right, guys, here we go with attempt number 7. Let's see if my logic works and we do better here. We've been struggling a bit in the last couple of attempts, so hopefully this bar doesn't decapitate us on this attempt, or this wood doesn't decapitate us. But we're making decent progress here. Moving the lighter one forward. It's definitely easier to work with the one closer to the camera. Like I said, it's lighter in weight, so I definitely try to leverage that and move that one in big moves, and kind of pull the heavier one along. It's not definitely you have to use both, but you can kind of rely on one a little bit more. I'm getting through it here using that strategy, and I'm probably gonna try to transfer to the single piece soon, if not right now. I made a big move with the single piece. There we go. We're on to that one. Now we just reach to the end. We could make it right here, guys. We just gotta go for a swing and a miss. That was so close. My family's watching through the window. That's why I said that. But that was the closest. That was everything I had, and my hands show it because now I have a bunch of open blisters. All right, guys, let's see that one more time. We went for the early dismount, and then we unfortunately missed it. I have 3 attempts left. What do I do? I wish I was at least number 10 so I could just end the video. That was exhausting. I just need to go a little bit farther so I can reach it more easily. There was no reason to that was like a rush dismount. But at the same time, it was gonna fall if I didn't. So I don't know, guys. That could be my best attempts, but I'm gonna try to do better. But my hands are really messed up. But here we go, lucky number 8. I'm trying to grab with my fingertips so it doesn't involve the blood as much. All right, guys. When my hands hurting so much, I'm definitely gonna try to focus more on efficiency than careful moves, and try to get across quickly so I don't lose my grip. Like that. Yeah, ain't no way with this. For some reason, it's all this hand. Probably because that wood is a newer one and it's more like sharp. That actually makes sense. All right, which brings me to my next crazy idea. I'm gonna try to do it backwards. So that way my left hand, the one that's hurt, can be on the easier piece. At this point, why not? All right, guys, number 9, and I'm not doing fine. Definitely struggle. Oh no, crushed my finger there. Yeah, I got nothing, like literally nothing. 1 attempt left. I don't even know what to do. Probably just throw the piece of wood across, stand on the steps, throw the piece of wood across, and then jump to it at this point. Because I can't hang. Again, that would be much better if that was my 10th attempt when I almost made it. It'd be more exciting and I wouldn't have to keep going. Now it just sucks. It'd be even better if I had made it, but that didn't happen. So here we go, the grand finale. What will happen? Either I'll fail or the biggest miracle in the history of the world will happen. at least one of the biggest miracles. All right, guys, I'm actually grabbing over the boards here, trying to move them across, which did not work. I had nothing, guys. I'm sorry. All right, guys, from obstacles to crutches, I might need these now because I am messed up. But we gave this wood a stain finish, and by stain I mean stain with blood, so I guess we increased the value. So if anyone wants some stained wood finish, let me know, and I'll sell it to you. But thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry I ended this way. I really wanted to make it through, and I think I physically could, but once my fingers started bleeding, it was just too much, and there was no way I could hang from it because it was hurting. So I'm really sorry I ended that way, but as you can see, we got close at least, so there was something there, and I enjoyed the challenge of it. I really wish it ended differently, but that's part of obstacle of the week is there's wins and losses. So yeah. So I'm gonna declare my independence from this challenge, guys. Have a great 4th of July, and looking forward to a great season of obstacle of the week. Until next time, thank you guys for watching, and peace. Alright guys, I have my freedom, but I am in debt point-wise now, unfortunately. But it's not over just yet, because I did want to get revenge on this challenge, so I waited a couple weeks for my blisters to heal, and tried this challenge again. Let's see if we can do any better on this after-the-fact attempt. Not so far. That was a pretty poor first move. It got stuck on the bar, but there's a better move right there. I gotta be careful to not grab the back of it though, because that one is very close to the end of the bar, so I can't let it fall off, or else that was a good move right there. Sorry to interrupt myself, but that was a very good move right there with the bigger piece. I think these moves are a lot better than the ones I did in the challenge. I think I improved here, and I kind of leveraged the piece of wood better. And that's not just me saying that to like round out the video. I think I did actually improve on this in this case. And now we're on to the final piece of wood, but we've been here before. We have to be careful and move as close as possible to them. We're a bit closer this time, which is good, but it's still a bit of a reach, so we have to be careful. And we made it, thankfully, because my hands are hurting.